I've just arrived at Essex Sport car park, and something that you never get used to this. Been on site quite a few times during lockdown, and really quiet. Lots of spaces in the car park. Normally it's pretty full, but at the moment, as you can see, there's hardly anybody there. Multi-storey is empty as well. Right, into the sports centre. Hi, welcome to Essex Sport. Today a group of us are here to check on our strategy for reopening. We've been on site quite a few times now, and we're kind of getting used to our strategy and developing it as we go along. For the key main principles we're looking at is social distancing, enhanced cleaning regime, staff training and capacity of different areas. I think they're the main four areas we're looking at, and all the signage around that as well. So today, as you can see, we've already had the perspex covering the reception area, so that will help protect customers and staff on transactions, and we've also got one in the gym as well. Here we are at the sports hall, and as you can see, it's very quiet. Obviously we're closed at the moment still, and we never really get used to the sports facilities being empty. We've been here on site quite a few times now, and to actually be here in the sports hall, there's no noise, nobody playing sport, activity levels are non-existent. We never get used to that, but we're looking forward to reopening soon, and as part of that strategy we'll be looking at mainly capacity and social distancing, so that we'll be looking at having basketball on the back courts, badminton on the side courts with the curtains drawn in between, just to make sure that social distancing and activities are spread out safely. Okay, we're in the climbing wall now, and we just had it rebuilt and refurbished just a few months ago. Unfortunately, that's coincided with the COVID-19 outbreak, so the use of the climbing wall has been very limited. But as you can see, it still looks pretty new, and we're kind of looking at ways of reopening the climbing wall with reduced capacity and making sure we've got social distancing measures in place. Obviously there's going to be a high level of cleaning as well in this area, so that's one of the areas we're most concerned about, to make sure it's safe for everybody. So we're still looking at that now, and we'll be liaising with the governing bodies such as British Mountaineering Council and the ABC, Association of British Climbing Walls. So we'll liaise with them, make sure we get the right guidelines, and then we'll make sure we're fit and ready to reopen soon. Okay, here we are on the squash court, and again, you can't hear a ball being played or the familiar sound of a squash ball being a racket and a ball. Very quiet, very eerie, very echoey, but we're looking, as I say, to reopen as soon as we can, and again it will be the same measures in place, looking at social distancing, the capacity of the courts, and making sure that we liaise with England Squash to make sure we're following the current guidelines. Currently we're looking at just having one player on a court at a time, so they can just practice. But if we've got two skilled players, then we can carry out some drills with just two on a court that have got sufficient ability to play. But generally we'll be looking at those capacity numbers and to see how we are going forwards. One of the things we're doing at Essex Sport is to make sure that the facilities are going to be ready for when we reopen. So one of those jobs is to Legionnaire flush once a week. We're going around all the showers and taps and everywhere to make sure the water's being flushed for at least 2 minutes, just so that when we do reopen, we're ready to go. Okay, here we are at the tennis courts, and as you can see, the tennis dome is down and safely packed away. We just managed to get the dome taken down and packed just in time around the COVID outbreak. We managed to sort of dismantle it. It was left on the ground for a little while, as some new tennis players may realise, and we managed to contact Covair, and the Essex Sport team and an unfurloughed member of staff from Covair came along, and we managed to pack it all away safely so that we can resume tennis when we can. Now currently we're not open, but we're following government legislation guidelines, and we'll be looking at university as well, so we have a sort of coordinated response to when we reopen all sports facilities. But when we do, we make sure that we're following the current guidelines for all the sports, including the SDP as well.
Hi guys, it's James from Essex Sport here. I'm the gym manager. Today, as part of our sort of operational walk around behind the scenes, we're just having a look at a few things today inside the gym about regards to, firstly, cleaning. So additional cleaning measures that we can put in place, and really first and foremost, we just want to make sure that everyone's safe above anything else. Second thing is capacity. We really want to have a look at potentially moving some bits of kit around, if we can do, making sure that we're complying with social distancing measures and making sure that we have as many bits of fitness equipment available for you guys to use before you come back. As you can see, we've already had some additional measures put in place. So we've got the Perspex screen on reception, and we've also had some additional hand sanitizer stations put around the gym as well. And then I think what we'll do is we'll go around the gym and we'll have a look at some specific bits of kit that you guys might be interested in, and how we're going to try and utilize them and make sure that they're available for when we reopen. So we're in the free weights now, guys. I'm sure this is probably going to be the most important part for most of you guys, that you're looking forward to using when you're coming back. Obviously been doing loads of cardio at home, loads of body weight exercises, but I'm pretty sure most people want to get back onto the weights and back onto the platforms, because these are pretty much our most popular bits of kit. So we're looking at different ways of trying to make sure that we have as many platforms and as many resistance kits available for you. So whether that's maybe spacing these out slightly, or if one person is facing one way, we might have to have the person on the other rack facing the other way. We're really just sort of having a look at that today and seeing options really, and trying to free up as much equipment for you as possible. Just as a reminder, guys, if you do need any health and fitness advice whatsoever, we do have a couple of options for you. The first thing is, if you download the My Wellness app, we have 4 workouts to choose from per day, and that's 7 days a week. The second thing, you can also email fitness@essex.ac.uk, can help with program designs, if you need any help on nutrition, boosting your immune system, any health and fitness related topic whatsoever, please give us an email and we will try and respond to you as quickly as possible. And also the last thing is our social media channels as well, so go and check those out. Go and check out our Instagram and our Facebook pages. We're popping up a couple of workouts a week from there as well, so go check those out. So we're in a cycle studio at the moment. We're just having a little bit of a play around with the bikes just to see sort of what capacity we could fit in. So just obviously making sure that we've got our sort of social distancing markers, but having a little bit of a play around with the configuration, not just in the cycle studio, but our Studio 1 and Studio 2 as well, to try and see how many people we can fit into a class, and sort of get as much capacity in as possible. Some of the additional measures that we're also looking at with the classes as well is we're looking to put on some extra classes, because we might have a slightly lower capacity. What we want to do is we want to increase that capacity by offering more classes. We also want to look at using some of our bigger spaces, potentially the arena or outdoors, to deliver some classes as well, so we can get some really big classes going, which would be fantastic. We're also having a look at cleaning procedures, what equipment we could use and not use in the classes as well, because cleaning is going to be a really important part. Looking to sort of build some of that in at the end of the classes as well. Also, so as part of our home offering at the moment, whilst you guys can't mainly use the facilities, we obviously have the Fitness on Demand live stream classes that you can use. We are looking at trying to increase the amount of live stream classes that we can deliver to you guys, and looking at various other options to try and get you guys sort of exercising and participating in big groups without actually coming to the sports centre. So not quite sure how we're going to do some of that, but that's maybe part of our plans today, and we're going to see if we can try and get as many classes out to you guys as possible each week. So we finished for today, guys, just having our operational walk around. Hope you enjoyed just a little bit of a behind the scenes just about what we're doing here at Essex Sport, and how we plan to reopen. Hopefully we'll do a series of these videos for you, just to keep you updated on a regular basis. Please also do continue to check the website and check the university website as well, and hopefully we'll be able to guys keep you updated about some opening times, but also some of the procedures and things we're looking in place to keep the sports centre safe for you, as safe as possible for you, and give you guys the best experience when we do reopen. And we'll see you guys soon.
Thanks for watching the video today. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it gives you a bit of an idea of what we're doing here at Essex Sport to make sure that we're ready for when we reopen. So we look forward to seeing you soon, and bye for now.